seems like the Dreamcast has more love than the PS2 does. You know what I mean? Like even today, like,
Dreamcast was one of the best systems ever.
I love the Dreamcast.
That was a dope.
I mean, the first system that was like arcade perfect with games, it was amazing.
That
was a Capcom home console.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
it was.
Yes.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
Here.
Yeah.
And Valve just announced, I don't know if you know this, Reggie, but Valve
Half-Life
just announced.
3.
Yeah, it's not Half-Life 3, unfortunately. And not only that, not only is it not Half-Life 3, but it's VR only. And I'm like, what the heck?
I know you're mad.
Listen.
So
I know you're mad.
Listen, let me try.
That's
to
the equivalent
this.
of launching Halo as a mobile game, like Halo 6 as a mobile game.
Let me explain to you, Reggie, how bad I feel. All right? When I had the Dreamcast, when the Dreamcast was out, I remember buying the instruction manual for Half-Life on the Dreamcast. It was supposed to be released, and it never happened.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've had a grudge with Half-Life.
Well, there have been rumors that 3 is coming. There have been rumors
for years.
You know,
like
they were actually made, and then they were destroyed. The game was done.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
And then it was people have released it through like little nice little collection things, whatever. But man, they just they thought they were gonna lose money on it, so they just ported it to PS2, and then they were done with it. So
that's crazy, man. Wow, that's the biggest letdown, man.
It seems like the Dreamcast has more love than the PS2 does. You know what I mean? Like even today, like,
Dreamcast was one of the best systems ever.
I love the Dreamcast.
That was a dope.
I mean, the first system that was like arcade perfect with games, it was amazing.
That was a Capcom home console.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
it was.
Yes.
It was so dope.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yep.
There was just
Power
so
Stone, freaking.
But,
oh my god.
The reason they released this as a VR game, so Half-Life is like one of the premier first-person games.
Yeah.
And VR is supposed to be the next move of first-person games.
Right.
So they're trying to do something that big because whatever they come out with first-person is not going to meet what the people want from that game.
Yeah.
So they said, listen, we might as well not even do that one. We might as well try and make something that's going to change the game industry. If it does, that'll be cool. But people aren't ready for that VR yet. But it's supposed to be a flagship for their Valve Index system, which is why they're going to make it only for that probably.
Right.
And if it is that good, it'll gravitate people to buy their system, obviously, because they want to make that money.
Yeah.
But that's the reason why it's VR.
Well, it makes sense. It makes sense because like Half-Life 2, like if you think about the innovations that like game-changing games that come out, like Half-Life 2, not only just the graphics, but like the gravity gun or the portal gun. Actually, they made a whole other game, a spin-off game, Portal, and then Portal 2, and like whenever Half-Life, they've had spin-off games based off of Half-Life. It's like a game changer. Like I like to think like whenever something is a good idea, people copy it. That's how you know it's a good idea when other people try to take it. And that's what Half-Life is to me. It's like, wow, this is a great narrative. This is like the first time they had even though it's a first-person game, there's a good story.
It definitely sets the example of what some games should be like. Everybody should look at Half-Life like, wow, I want to make something like stands out like this.
Right.
But if they do it in VR and it has anything even halfway, then it'll be crazy. But we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
we haven't seen what that experience is in a VR game like that.
I think it's messed up because I think what sucks is that people have been asking for this for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's not the way they want it. Yeah. I think that's and
you didn't want Half-Life, Alyx?
Yeah. It's like how I always complain about Shining Force 3. I've been asking for Shining Force 3 remake for years, long ass time.
Shining Resonance?
Yeah. And I get Shining Resonance or Shining Force 3 mobile. Like that I would find who made it and I would like hold them hostage or something like that. That's like it's when you wait so long for what's supposed to happen and you do something else just to make money, it's just it's a bad taste in your mouth.
It would be like if you were waiting for Resident Evil 2 remake that you've heard years and years and years, and then they came out with a first-person version of Resident Evil.
Exactly.
Well, you know a game that happened with recently? Everybody's waiting for a new Castlevania game, and then they came out one for mobile.
Yes. Oh, we just spoke about.
I was just gonna bring that up.
Spoke about this.
I'm actually glad you said that.
I saw the trailer on YouTube. I said, wait, co-op? It has Alyx. It has. Yo, this looks crazy. What system? Mobile. What the fuck is going on?
Oh my God.
I went nuts.
Yeah.
And they had the music. They had the remixed music and
everything.
I love the Castlevania music. I go crazy for it.
It was
and they had everything I wanted, and it's fucking mobile. I didn't know what to do. I was so angry. I didn't know what to do.
Listen, it didn't look that bad.
Dude,
you still play it on TV.
fucking mobile.
You still play it on
Well,
TV.
if they just decide to port it, maybe it'll come out on the Switch.
It looks like it could be ported on the. It looks like a Switch type of game.
As long as it's not a swipe to fight. As long as it's not swipe to hit.
Oh my God, swipe to hit. Oh man, I can't even contain my anger.
Touchscreen only.
Dude, I'm like sweating from anger right now. I can't even, dude.
All right.
Don't even
imagine that, man.
It looks so good. That game.
Touchscreen only.
Do you guys think Konami will ever come back from the fall from grace?
No.
You know what?
After Contra, man, it made me so sad.
No,
Contra's crazy. They actually just took a game and said, "Hey, let's put the Contra name on it."
That's exactly what they did.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Me and Stikz, we played Blazing Chrome, the indie game for the Nintendo Switch. That's Contra. That is Contra, and right after that, we played the demo for the new Contra game. I said, "What is this piece of shit that they gave us? I can't even finish the demo."
It looked like a bad Dreamcast game.
It looked like a bad Dreamcast game. That's very accurate.
It looked like
just needs to re-release Metamorphic Force. It'll be good.
Listen, I don't know what Konami's doing.
At least Capcom came back. Capcom came back. Thank God.
Konami is not coming back.
But Konami, man, yo,
the collections though.
What?
Oh, they're bringing out collections.
Yeah, I know. It's messed up.
If they remaster all their arcade hits, I think they'll have a foothold.
They have nothing.
They need to. They need to get people to care again.
Listen, they need to come out with track and field and blow the world over.
They did a good job by licensing the Castlevania Netflix series to kind of bring it.
I like that series. I like that series.
It's really good.
Very good, right? I just think that their releases from last year, like the Castlevania Resurrection bundle and the new one, it came with a bunch of Castlevania games.
Yeah.
If those get released as physical, that's going to make a lot of people happy.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens with those, hopefully. But I just think we just need them to start caring again, man. I understand they want to make money.
Right.
They got the pachinko machines, but come on, man. Yeah. Face has been there with you guys forever.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
they just got. I think they get upset that we won't accept everything they put out, man. If it's a bad game, we're not gonna like it. If it's a good game, you'll get your money.
Yeah, right. We have this running joke every time we attend Comic-Con every year. We walk to the Konami booth, and it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Every year.
Every year,
it's Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like,
for the past 3 years running.
This is Konami.
That's it, though.
That's all there is Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the crazy, like, come on. There's so many awesome IPs that it has.
Nah, man, they got a whole bunch of people there with the
time
cards.
To duel.
They're dueling.
It's time to duel.
They're dueling.
Like, come on, man. It's
I didn't know Yu-Gi-Oh! Was still that popular. Wow, man. That was like back
you would think it was.
To Konami, it is.
To Konami, it's so hot right now, like Pokemon.
That's their cash cow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That game is their cash cow.
It's upsetting, man. It really
is their cash cow, but jeez, come on.
It's insane. It's really, really insane.
I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened.
Hopefully they bring that one game that's mobile to the Switch. Then that's a step in the right direction because this shit is co-op and it's got the right characters and it's got the right music in the game. So hopefully they do that. Then I'll be optimistic. But till then, they suck.
And the Belmonts are in Smash, so
that's true. Half-Life game.
That
is. You know what was funny too when Kojima left Konami, they tried to put out a Metal Gear game thinking that it was a slap in the face to him. It was like, it made the company look bad. That Metal Gear Survive, y'all played that?
No.
I watched the stream of it and I haven't played it because I got very disappointed at what Kojima said about the game since he wasn't involved at all.
Do you think that game would be funner than Death Stranding? No.
You know what?
Well, I haven't played both of them, so I couldn't answer that.
That makes for a good video, dude.
Yeah,
you should play both.
We gotta play both.
It's no game of the year contender. I
That's right. It's not a game of the year contender, so I don't know.
Wait, both of them side by side.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually a good video, man.
Yes.
Death Stranding, Metal Gear Survive, was it right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.